Welcome to the Socially Awkward podcast, which is kindly sponsored by RT Player.
If you're on the hunt for something to watch, RT Player has got you covered with the biggest shows from home and abroad.
You can dive into must-see series like Playing Nice and Blue Lights.
Or stream everyone's favourites, Kin and Normal People.
Or, if you're a fan of Yellowstone,
don't miss the brilliant spin-off series 1883 for your fix of the famous Dutton family.
And sure, that's not even the half of it.
there's so much to watch on RTE Player. Head on over and stream all the latest shows.
Hey! And welcome back to the Socially Awkward podcast. I'm Shanice.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Brandon. And if you're looking for a little laugh this week, if you're looking for a few hee-hees, a few ha-has, we'll see if you've come to the right place. Lads, what's going on? What have you all been up to?
Thank you to our sponsor, RT Player.
Yeah, that as well.
Throw that in.
I keep forgetting that I've a head like a sieve.
This is our last episode of the
Ever.
season.
Oh, of the season.
Yeah.
Shanice wanted to do a prank, but I guess we're not doing a prank anymore.
No, we're not.
Okay, no prank. It's last episode of season 3.
That's crazy.
Well, it's our last filming episode.
Yeah.
This is the last episode we filmed.
Yeah.
And people are already so confused already. Like, what's going on?
And we're coming up to our 1 year anniversary of releasing the podcast.
I can't believe that.
I know.
Was
can't believe it's
was it
May.
last June or July?
July. Started July, wasn't it?
Oh my God.
And this whole thing has been in the making, I think, for just over 2 years.
Yeah.
Insane.
What?
Coming to the studio and actually doing the meetings and all. Isn't that mad?
I couldn't believe that. Because we were only looking at it. I don't know what I was looking at. I think we were talking about our old jobs. And I had left. I was sacked. I got sacked from my old job. And it was the day that we started. The first ever time we came in for the meeting about the podcast. And that was 2 years ago.
I know.
How to turn tables.
It's crazy.
How to turn half tables.
That was wild.
I can't believe that.
I know.
That's so crazy.
We're just repeating each other now.
No, but I feel like we've all grown so much, even over those 2 years. I've gone from
Size.
science. Oh no, I feel like all my interests have changed now. I feel like 2 years ago I would have loved to go out on nights out and stuff like that. But now I'm bet into my room.
Yeah.
These little DIY projects and all now.
And that's our maturity, because really, how many times did we all go out?
I know.
I remember years ago, we used to go to Opium every weekend. I think we've spoken about
I
this
used to
before.
go out Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
Every
Anytime
week.
you'd FaceTime Daniel, he'd be out.
And now I'm
always
they
out.
can't even get me out now. I'm just no, I'm staying in. Absolutely not. I choose this bed.
I know. And there's that whole thing as well of people our age being boring, but each to their own. People are going to enjoy going out and drinking in moderation and safely, obviously. But there's also people that want to just stay at home and enjoy. I love being at home in my room and chilling.
Yeah.
But there's days where I feel like I'm not getting much done, or I should probably be doing more. But I love the comfort of my own room.
I feel like people are oh, you need to get out and live your life. But being at home is living your life as well.
Just in a different way.
Do you know, you don't have to go out. You can just sit in your room and order
Yeah.
food. Anybody else?
Or make food.
I love a nap.
But you were doing your
love
room,
a nap.
weren't you?
I love a nap.
What app?
Deliveroo.
Ooh, okay. Deliveroo.
Deliveroo Plus.
Oh, are you a Deliveroo?
I am an avid Deliveroo Plus member.
What are you? Are you just the Uber or Deliveroo?
Depends on what I'm feeling.
I'm Uber all the way.
I use Uber for taxis and all. Sometimes food. Belgium mostly.
I love a Belgian.
Shanice is
Yeah.
really on a Belgium, bud. We got a Belgium yesterday.
Yeah, Brandon's
mad
put
for
me
a
onto,
Belgium
yeah,
now.
Brandon's really put me onto a Belgium lately. That's been my go-to. But the price of it.
I have to go in and apologise every time because I just get chicken and rice. I get nothing else. I get no veg. I get no guac or queso or whatever else they get on it, right? I just go in, I get the Mexican chicken, I get a double portion. Oh, sorry, yeah, a Mexican chicken, Mexican rice, double portion of chicken. Could be, I don't know. We won't judge. But I have to apologise every time I go in because they're like, do you want some salsa? And I'm like, no.
Just
sorry,
chicken,
just
please.
chicken, very much.
No, gracias, please.
No.
I spent 24 euro.
What did you
yesterday.
get?
But then I got one
I
in myself.
got, what did I get? Polo chicken?
Stop saying polo chicken.
What is it?
Pollo.
Polo is chicken.
Pollo.
Pollo.
that's chicken.
Sorry, I saw an L, I thought polo. Pollo chicken, Mexican rice.
It's not a type of chicken.
What is
Polo
it?
is chicken, or pollo is chicken.
Pollo is chicken.
That's
But
what
it says pollo chicken.
Yeah, but it's because it's half Spanish or Mexican, whatever it is.
So it's chicken.
Yeah, it's like saying sausage is beanie. That's what you were saying. Ich bin isn't a type of sausage.
Different types
Me
of
and
chicken that you
sausage.
can get. I'm pretty sure. Is there different types of chicken that you can get?
Yeah, well, depending on the seasoning, but it's still the same chicken. It's still shot out eggs at one point in its life. Do you know what I mean?
Past 2 days, she's
Anyways.
like, I get polio chicken. I'm like, what?
Polo chicken.
Polio chicken.
I get that. I get Mexican rice, cheese, guacamole, and chipotle sour cream, and it is massive. It's stunning. But let me tell you something. It's not worth €24. I get that and a can of Monster.
Love a
Yeah,
can of
but if you
Monster.
went because you're ordering it,
Yeah,
it's not actually €24. It's because you're ordering it.
Yeah.
Like I have Uber One. I'm a member of Uber One, so I get free
Flex.
delivery, which is very dangerous for me. But I ordered it yesterday, and mine was like €12.
That's crazy.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And then you get all the deals and stuff as well. So like the same with
Yeah.
Deliveroo Plus. Every time there's an offer on, like you'll be the first to know about it. And like this,
Maybe I
it
should
sounds like
sign
I'm
up
doing
for
an
that.
ad for Deliveroo now. I'm like, and then you get this and this and this and this. I love it. But yeah, no, obsessed. Love a Belgium. Love a Belgium. I'm on
Yeah.
a diet now. So we're going away next week.
We are.
We're going away next week. So I'm
That
trying to be good.
flew by.
Yeah, we're going
excited.
away.
Daniel was supposed to be coming with us, but he's not.
He'll be on the next one.
Can you come? Yeah, he's excited though.
I am like such a last minute packer. Like I knew this was coming around for so long, like weeks, months maybe. And I still need to get stuff out of the attic. Like we're going Tuesday.
We're going on
It's
Tuesday.
Thursday.
We're going on Tuesday morning.
Are you?
Yeah, Tuesday morning. We're
my
going
God.
and we're there for I think 6 nights or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm buzzing, lads. I can't wait. We're going over with a whole bunch of Irish people, but then there's another British crowd as well that's going. So there's like 40 of them and like 10 of us. Whereas last year it was like me, you, and Niamh Gallagher. So me, Daniel, and Niamh Gallagher went, and there was like loads of them. It was real intimidating, but most of them were really, really nice. Same this year. They are actually really nice and all the reps and stuff. But I'm buzzing. There's so many
I'm
of us
so
going.
nervous.
Don't be like it's fine.
I'm nervous about going over and meeting new people. I feel like sometimes I do get nervous about meeting new people, but the one thing I'm most nervous about is I've never flown with Wizz Air before, right? And obviously everything that's going on with planes nowadays, I'm going to need a few relaxers getting on that plane because that's a long flight.
It's grand. Sure, we flew Wizz Air last year.
Did you?
It's fine.
You'll be fine, and if it goes down, it'll be quick.
Exactly.
You'll be grand.
Yeah, if you're ever worried or concerned about anything, never go to Daniel for advice because he'd just make you feel worse.
Who do you think will die first, though, out of the three of us?
I think me. We was having this conversation earlier on my. Well, our producer said that I was going to die first because I'm the tallest. And I was like, all right.
You tall people die young.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're a rare
they?
breed now over the age of 70.
Rare breed.
Aren't we? I've yet to see a tall person over 6'4" who's also over the age
Is
of
that
70.
That is
actually
true,
true?
though.
Oh, lads, my fate is sealed. I'm
Acknowledge death and not be afraid of dying.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are afraid of dying, but I feel like it's something that, like, you've no choice with that. And you've
Yeah.
no choice with being born. Like, you're not, like, being born, you're not afraid of the thought of being born. They're completely two different things, I suppose. But,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Like, it's going to happen.
What would you do at my funeral? Like, how would if you had to organise it? What would you do?
Go to it. Like, you want me to organise it?
I
What,
hope
you just,
so.
You just walk me down the aisle.
Here,
As a dead
what,
corpse.
what do you want me to do? Like, do you want me to organise the whole thing or
Are
what?
coffins custom made to your body?
No. Do you know what a lot of people only
You're going
rent
to need
coffins?
an extension on yours.
I'm going to need a full-on loan. I'm going to be paying that
Because
from
how
the
do they
grave.
bring your body in and like put you in loads of different coffins to see which one
Well,
fits
they'll
you?
measure you. They'll have the measurements of coffins and they'll measure you. But
Oh,
you know a
here's
lot of
me
people...
forgetting that you can actually measure people instead of putting them in the actual
No, they
coffin.
just guesstimate, did he?
Just putting them in loads of different ones.
No, pop them out, put them in the other one. no, just pop me in that one. Just start swinging you around the room. But a lot of people rent coffins.
Rent.
Yeah, so like the coffin that you see at the funeral, they don't actually like... Well, I suppose people that could cremate it...
But what about when they're putting you in the ground?
So they just dump you into the hole and take
No,
the
well then
coffin
they don't
back.
rent it then if that's because that's the coffin that you're going with. But I think it's cremation, cremations. A lot of people just rent the coffin because they don't burn the actual coffin.
Oh, yeah,
Some
that's a
people do,
waste.
but mainly it's like they take you out and put you in like a little cardboard box.
Isn't it insane that, what is it, not morticians, what are they called? Funeral directors.
Undertakers?
They're never,
Undertakers.
undertakers, yeah. They're never going to go out of business ever because people are always...
Do you know what's mad though? But they're family businesses. Like for some reason, I don't know why, but like it's mad that like, how is it like dealing with death not like a state job?
What do you mean?
Oh,
Oh, like
a
the government?
hospital. Do you get me? Like a hospital isn't a family business.
Well, some of them could be.
How do
Like
they become
GP,
Well,
well,
family
GPs not, but I mean
well,
an
that's
actual
not a
established hospital.
Yeah,
Like, do you know what I
fair,
mean?
fair.
Whereas like, why aren't funeral homes that? Is that
I'm a bit
anyone?
confused. What are you trying to say?
Because like a funeral home, people who like deal with your body and stuff like that, Like, that's a family business. Do you get me? Like, it's not set.
Yeah.
Like, do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I
I don't know
think-
why it just baffles me that, like, a family business like that can, like, deal with the dead. Nothing wrong with it, but, like, I just think it's mad that, like, it's not.
They're never going to go out of business, though.
No, they won't, yeah.
That's the only job in the world that you
Necking
probably
of their
never go out of
meter
business.
hits.
But it's so expensive. Why does no one tell you that before you die? Like, you need...
Can't afford to live, can't afford to die.
No, like, literally, how... It's thousands for a funeral and it's thousands for a coffin. Obviously, depending on what one you want. How does that work?
I'm still waiting on an answer to see how he's organised my funeral.
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
yeah,
right,
right.
okay.
So, definitely Ariana Grande playing as everyone walks in.
Yeah, everyone needs to be dressed in pink.
Okay.
Pink.
Yeah,
Why pink? Why pink?
He's not that gay, Shanice.
No, I'm thinking because
I'm
of
not a walking
Glinda.
pride flag.
I'm thinking because of Glinda.
Glinda.
I think his funeral should be
He'd
Wicked's
hunt you.
team, so everyone in green and pink.
No, he'd hunt you.
He'd love that.
I feel like you'd hunt her for
One
that.
side of the church in green and one side of the church in pink. That'd be iconic. And then 2 big posters of you photoshopped into Glinda and photoshopped into Alphabet.
Right, so you're never organising
Right,
a funeral for
that's
anybody
fired.
ever.
You're fired.
That is crazy. You need to stick
You
to
are
birthday
fired.
parties or something.
You're sacked. Honestly,
What?
your little
I'm
brother's
obviously taking
your
the
little brother's
piss.
turning 12 soon. I'd go and see what he wants. That's probably a better chance. Daniel.
I would. I don't know if you want to be cremated or buried.
Who would you want to carry your coffin?
Oh, just walk and carry my coffin. Do you mean not who? Fucking hell, we'd have to bring the car into the stairs going straight down.
We put you on a bungee. Sling you up to the altar.
Boom, straight in onto the altar. No. Yeah, I'd want a real sad funeral. Like, I want to see you sobbing down there, and then you can go have a sesh,
Well, you're not going to know.
proper Irish style.
Would you fake your own death so that you could see?
I
your-
would.
Would
That's
you?
Yeah,
terrible.
he definitely would.
I'd love to just see like how people would react.
But you know,
Shane
maybe we were
Dawson.
talking about AI in the last few episodes.
Yeah.
So, I've been venting. I'm not gonna lie. I've been venting to AI because I do lean on yous a lot for things like especially emotionally, I tell you so much. But there's things obviously that I keep to myself, and I've been to a therapist in the past.
Have you?
Yeah, I have. When I was younger,
Right.
it was dark, but I was there.
Oh.
And I haven't been in a while. I don't know why. I'm just scared to go back. But someone was like, yeah, just tell ChatGPT your problems. Like, what's the worst that could happen? But I made a video on TikTok yesterday, and I was like, if anybody's struggling or doesn't want to talk to anybody about their problems, obviously go to a therapist. Like, that's what's advised. Go to a therapist to talk about your problems. But like, therapy is very expensive, like really expensive.
True.
I put a video up saying, tell your problems to ChatGPT, because at least you're sharing it with something or someone, like, you don't know. I got rinsed in the comment section. Someone being like, AI is going to do us all out of work. Why are you encouraging such bad behaviour? I was like, not everyone has access to someone to talk to or the funds to do it. So ChatGPT is there for everyone. Like, it's at the touch of your hands. And what I was saying to ChatGPT, what was coming back at me, and I was sobbing. I was like, oh my God, this all makes sense. Like, this actually makes me feel better than holding it all in. Do you know what I mean? But I got rinsed in the comment section, so I privated my video.
Did you private it?
Yeah, I privated it.
I don't know, like with that, like not a lot of people have someone that they can go talk to. Do you know what I mean? Like, not everybody has the same family or friends around them as you do.
Yeah.
When you're
That's
typing
true.
that comment being like, why would you about it? Like, that's what's ridiculous, because there's probably so many people out there that have been saved or been helped by speaking to AI. Do
Yeah,
you know, like if I have a problem, I'll speak to AI.
yeah.
Like, I'd say mine is definitely fed up with me and has no choice but to stay there.
I know it knows so many things about us now, but like, that genuinely helped me.
But do you know what I mean? Like, AI, pen pal, AI pal.
AI pal.
Do you ever see kind of moving kind of parallel to that, right? And I not to like lighten the mood all of a sudden, but I just thought
No,
this was
please
very
do
funny,
lighten
and
the
it
mood,
kind of
'cause this has
sparked this
been-
for me, right? So I was on Facebook there the other day, right? And obviously Facebook has kind of turned into this place where like the mammies would kind of chill and hang out and share all the funny memes and the competitions. If you're my ma, she shares every
And she wins
competition.
every single one of them.
She wins a lot of stuff. But me, one of my aunties the other day shared something, and I remember that this thing was gone around like years and years and years ago, and it's like, just updated. You have to copy and paste this and share it on your own timeline.
Oh my God.
I do not allow Meta to use my personal data.
Yeah.
I forbid it. They've updated their terms of service. First of all, you posting that means absolutely nothing whatsoever. I just thought it was so funny because it's like, what do you mean you think that this little post is going to make Meta be like, okay, no, it's grand, leave you alone. Right, lads, we'll be back in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere, but please hear a word from our sponsor.
Welcome to the Socially Awkward podcast, which is kindly sponsored by RT Player.
If you're on the hunt for something to watch, RT Player has got you covered with the biggest shows from home and abroad.
You can dive into must-see series like Playing Nice and Blue Lights.
Or stream everyone's favourites, Kin and Normal People.
Or, if you're a fan of Yellowstone,
Don't miss the brilliant spin-off series 1883 for your fix of the famous Dutton family.
And sure, that's not even the half of it.
there's so much to watch on RT Player. Head on over and stream the biggest and best from home and abroad.
And we are back. Welcome back to the Socially Awkward podcast, and a massive thank you to our sponsor, RT Player. Right, so lads, on the topic of ChatGPT, since we love it so much, we have a game to play. So we all have 3 different images that AI has created, and I have one here. I know the prompt to it, but Brandon and Daniel don't, so they have to guess it, and vice versa. So who wants to go first?
Me. I'll
Right,
go
go
first.
on. You go first.
Okay. Me. So this is the 3 of us in what looks like a very unsafe environment. Thanks, Paul, for putting us in that.
I can't even see.
Oh my
because the
god,
light-
let's see. That looks like we're doing a podcast for
On the
Stranger Things.
Looks like we're on the set of The Walking Dead.
Does it? Let me see again.
Are they zombies?
Let me see. They're lights.
I think so, yeah.
Wait, can I hold it?
Are they not light bulbs? Your brightness is very low, Brandon.
The picture is just very low bright.
Why am I a different ethnicity? And why am I skinny?
And why don't I have a jawline?
See, AI.
You have a jawline.
That is the thing with AI. It doesn't get things 100%.
And you have your
correct.
Air Force as well. They're zombies. They're dead people. Social Awkward Podcast live. Pennsylvania.
Let me see.
So we're doing
Oh
a
my
live
god,
podcast.
we look like Sims characters.
At the end of the world, we're doing a live podcast.
At the end of the world.
You know the prompt, do you know?
Yeah.
No, we're doing it.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
doing.
Oh, yeah, I have to.
He's like,
yeah.
We're doing
We
a
have to guess it.
podcast during an apocalypse.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
well, that's what the end of the world
Yeah.
is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah, yay!
Did we both get it right?
Slay.
Wait, no, because she said apocalypse. It has to be apocalypse. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got
well,
it. You
tomato,
didn't.
tomato.
I got it. You didn't. Thank you.
Okay.
Zombie apocalypse. Right, who wants to go next?
Mine's next. So, this is the sitch currently.
I can't see it.
Wait,
Zoom
hang
in.
on. Right, okay.
Let me see.
Socially awkward
Oh.
podcast, but make it like we're commentating a football match.
I look nothing like me.
No, have you
Brandon's
seen
the only
me?
person that actually looks like himself.
You don't look like you. Who is that?
Since when
Not
you
me.
have a beard.
ChatGPT. That's crazy. What vibe are we getting?
Socially awkward podcast live in a football arena.
Socially awkward podcast commentating a football match.
None of us got it right.
No, these are on the right track, but what is it?
Sorry.
Like, what would have Paul asked ChatGPT to do?
Put socially awkward in a football setting. In an arena.
This one's very specific.
Is it?
Yeah.
Any hints?
I thought it was Super Bowl. I thought it was like social awkward at the halftime show. Rihanna booted off the stage. We come down. We're talking.
Socially awkward podcast, but make them athletic.
Oh my god, that's a dig at us, Daniel.
No,
it
it's
is,
not. It's a
That
dig
is
at
good.
me.
How many hours did you go on the treadmill for today?
None.
He's still got his
I'm
steps
going
in,
after
though.
the podcast tonight.
He's still got his steps
I'm in my gym gear.
No, so I don't think you're gonna get it. But basically, it's make it look like they're recording in a busy stadium, sold out to a sold out audience at night.
Paul, what the
You could have just said the halftime show.
That's very
You
specific.
could have had us with background dancers and everything.
I thought it'd be a complimentary or something.
Oh my god, you could have put us
Sure,
like...
why night though?
It looks prettier.
Okay, fair.
It does look cool, to be fair. Right.
Sorry.
And this this is my image. Again, Brandon's the only one that looks the same in all of them. Like
What
we
can I
don't
say?
look anything like ourselves.
Socially awkward, but make it heaven.
So awkward in the afterlife.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Why?
Kind of similar. Make it look like these three are recording their podcast in heaven.
Yeah, God, I was in heaven.
Oh.
That's on our bucket list.
Yeah, 'cause what if the three of us died together?
Oh
Nobody.
my God.
Who'd be planning?
Imagine us up
Who
here
would plan the
podcasting.
funeral?
The funeral director,
Who would be the funeral director?
Massey Bros.
You really like Messy Bros.
It's the only one I know.
Shout out, Messy Bros.
It's the only one I know.
I don't know.
I
Who-
forget that can happen.
Yeah,
God,
we could
like
have a
yeah,
joint-
like
die
what if the
individually.
three of us all got hit by a bus?
Oh god.
Okay, so do you want to touch
That's
the wood
scary.
now or what? Honestly, don't. Okay, so we have one more that our producer had to send it in.
Here,
that we
hold on
all
a
have
second.
to guess.
Hold your horses. Wait, I haven't seen it yet. Lads, mine's not loading.
What's that movie called?
Hold on, guys, don't give anything away. It's not loading for me.
There.
Hey, you can just see it.
Oh, okay.
Socially awkward, but put them on a desert island.
Socially awkward, but put them on the set of Almond and Chipmunks Chipwrecked.
Socially awkward. Let me see it again. Socially awkward, but put them on a tropical island.
Yeah, but like we look bushed and beated.
Yeah,
we?
we look like battered
I'm a
there.
celebrity, get me out here.
So it was the record.
Desert island.
And he just sent it in, Brandon.
Now make it look like they're recording in a remote desert island after years of no human contact. Sure, that's us on a normal Wednesday.
I would have ate the boat with him if there was no years of human contact. It'd be just me sitting there.
Anyways, ChatGPT. Up your game.
Love you. Honestly,
yeah,
sponsor
we
next
Love you
season.
so much. Please don't kill me.
We do love
If you
you.
come alive, I was sound to you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we said please, thank you, and we were very good with our manners towards you. So
I
just
did say
remember
please
that.
and thank you to ChatGPT today, remember?
So lads, we're nearing the end of season 3. It's very sad.
Thank I'm joking.
We're nearing the end of season 3. I can't believe now that we're 3 seasons into this. I think that's insane.
I know.
Genuinely, like, it's been a year now since we've more or less started the podcast, as we kind of said earlier on. But just the fact that we've even made it this far without murdering each other, I think is very...
That's success in itself.
That is a success in itself.
Yeah.
Like, we should be deserving of a Nobel Award for that, genuinely. But who has been your favourite guests? I mean, I think we've had so many on so far. We've had whole fucking Irish TikTok on at this point.
Yeah, we have. Who would be the dream guest to get on the podcast?
Dream guest on my podcast.
Jojo Siwa.
Tana Mojo.
I would love her on the podcast.
And she was only here.
I know, rage. I would have loved to get her on as if she was going to be like, yeah.
No.
Yeah. No, I think that she was literally in and out job. I think she was
Yeah.
on here. I
I'd
seen
love
that
to get Jojo on.
Brooke was in Howth.
Was she?
Yeah. She did like the Howth cliff walk.
What's that other girl? Brianna as well. She was in Ireland. She's
You're
part
Brianna
of
Chicken
the,
Fry.
Is that
name?
her? Yeah, I think so.
Is that her?
Piano Chicken Fry? I don't even know.
I think so.
I don't know who Brooke is either. I just know Tana.
Brooke is our co-host.
Oh.
But Brianna Chicken Fry. I don't know. I just keep hearing this name getting thrown around. Apparently she's really, really famous. But is her real name actually Chicken Fry? 'Cause
No, I
that's
don't
very
think
funny.
so. I think that's just their nickname.
That is mad. But who else could we get on? Like, genuinely, who...
Who would you guys like to see on the podcast? Who would you think would bring you happiness to see on the screen?
I don't know. I think, us being here, the three of us as well. We've had an awful lot of seasons. We've had an awful lot of guests on this season. And, it's kind of become a rarity for the three of us to be in the room where it's just the three
Yeah.
of us, bar kind of the start of the podcast where we get the guest on. And obviously we love having people on, but we also love chit-chatting away to each other as well. And this is very much what we do. We just shoot the with each other. And what you hear on this podcast, as brain rotty as it sounds, it's
It's
how we
what we talk.
communicate with each other in real life as well. But it's always a good time to come in. Who actually gave us this job, genuinely?
Who gave us?
Who looked at
podcast
us and thought,
equipment?
yeah,
Make it more expensive, honestly.
Yeah.
please.
genuinely, make it more expensive. Bring out a podcasting license. What else?
Every time I try and think about a favourite guest, I can't put it down, and I feel like there's so many that I've loved, but I do really like when it's just the three of us.
Yeah. I think we chat about the most random things as
Yeah,
well.
but like that's what we do outside the podcast as well. It's like one thing to another thing to
I
another
feel like
thing.
this is a dulled down version of what our FaceTimes do be like. Like
Well,
they do
if
be.
we spoke about
brain
our
rot
FaceTimes
central.
on here, we'd be cancelled.
You'd be locked up.
it'd
We would be locked
It's
up.
just brain rot central. Like very bad. Very bad.
It's not good. It's not great. But look, we're here. People seem to be enjoying it. People, tell me all the time that they really enjoy the podcast, and that means so much to us.
Yeah,
I think an
it
awful
really
lot of
does.
people found out about the podcast through the clips.
Yeah.
There's this random clips page now that just posts, and I swear to God, it's like the devil works hard, but whoever's behind that page works 10 times harder.
Works
Yeah.
Because it's nearly at the same amount of followers as the actual pod page.
That is crazy.
It's
They're
so
coming for
funny.
us.
It's
We
very,
got-
very good, but
It's mad to think we have people that support the page like that.
I know.
I love that because now when people obviously come up to us outside, or if anyone ever comes up to you and it's like, oh my God, you're off TikTok, you're that TikToker. Like, I hate that. But when people come up to me, if people do come up to me now, it's always just like, oh my God, I love your podcast, I watch your podcast, and I'm like, I just love that. I think that's so much better than being called that TikToker.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
I know.
There's nothing
And
worse because
podcasts
it's
are
always
longer
just
form as well.
Yeah,
so they're getting to see
exactly.
like a little bit more of us rather than like a 15-second clip or whatever it may be.
it's weird that someone will follow you just watching like a 15-second clip.
I know.
They'll decide like that. Or the thing that freaks me out the most is that, like, say for us, I feel like a lot of people feel like they probably know us because we speak so much even in our videos. But like, there's so many people that like I've seen on my For You page, like constantly, that always go viral, and I'm like, I don't know what they sound like. I don't know anything about them.
Yeah, because they don't talk in any of their videos or any
Yeah.
voiceovers. Yeah.
That freaks me out because I'm like, I don't think I could just follow somebody for
Without knowing.
them dancing or music. Like, nothing against that, but like, I feel like it's nicer when you feel like you know them then. Do you get me? Because there's so many creators that I watch and I feel like I'm their best friend as well. Like, I feel like I'm there with them. But yeah, it's weird. It's mad.
But that's all we want for this podcast as well, is for you to feel like you're in the room with us, that you're chit-chatting away with us, and that you're included in the conversation. We love reading all the comments and seeing all the smiles on people's faces when they tell us about how much they like the pod. So we appreciate you. We love you.
We love you.
Thank you. If you're listening, we love you. If you're watching me right now, we love you. We love. That's the new love heart, isn't it? We love you.
Does that mean love?
Yeah.
I
click
think
love heart.
that's what is it? I actually can't even think of the name
it's
of
the
it
shape of love
Yeah,
heart.
it's the shape of a love heart. But yeah, no, I think my favourite episode this season has to be Shane's episode. I thought it was so
million
funny.
percent.
I feel like everybody, do you know when everybody comes in and everybody's just having a good day, everybody's in a great mood, and you're just, you're buzzing, and Shane's buzzing,
he's
and everybody's
such
having
good
a laugh.
energy though, isn't he?
He is,
Like,
though. He's such a vibe.
Because I was so like, it's like for us, like we've met so many content creators that people just see online, and I was like, I wasn't hesitant with Shane, but you're always kind of like, I wonder if that's what they're actually like. Do you know what I mean? Especially someone with a big personality like Shane, and he's literally the exact same person.
yeah,
And I was just so happy. He was genuinely just so happy to be around. It was so natural. Didn't feel like it was like, it just flew so well.
and he's so like unintentionally funny,
Funny,
and he
yes.
doesn't realise it.
He doesn't, because some people, that we try so hard to be funny. Like, I'm just only messing.
All right.
No, but some people that try so hard to be funny, and you can tell, and it's like, okay, come on, read it in now, Liz. But he's genuinely, I don't even think he realises what he's saying is funny.
No.
He's one of them that
He's
he
very
just says
quick with it as well, isn't he?
it. Yeah, no, I thought he was hilarious.
I loved that episode. Like the stuff he came out with, like to fill the back tooth. I'm sorry, that's ingrained in my brain forever. Like, what an icon. But we're coming to the end of our last episode for season 3. Holy
Right.
crap, that is after flying in.
Flying in
Absolutely
8
fine.
weeks, was it?
8 weeks, 8 episodes.
If you're listening or watching the podcast right now, comment below and let us know what your favourite episode has been like for throughout all the seasons, or even this season. Because it's nice to hear people's feedback and what they think of different episodes. And yeah, we hope to have more great episodes coming for season 4.
Season 4 will be out. We don't know when.
No, we don't. We haven't a clue.
Yeah.
It'll be here sometime, right? You just have to wait for it. Hang on there a little bit, right? Brandon's going on holidays, so. But we'll be back. We will be back. We can officially announce that season 4 is in the works.
In the work.
So you will see us here very, very soon.
Before we go, what colour should we go for season 4?
Ooh.
I guess we'll have to wait and
No, not
see.
Maybe leave some ideas below.
What would you like to say?
Give us some input. Okay. That basically
That's
just
it.
brings
Yeah.
it to the end. Oh my God.
Fair play to you for getting this far in, let me tell you, because that is brain rot central.
This is Brain Rot Central. This is
Yeah.
probably the most brain rotty episode that we've done. Yeah. Anyways, look. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching if you're watching on YouTube. Thank you to our sponsor, RTE Player, for sponsoring the season. We love you all. We appreciate you all. And we'll be back with you very, very soon.
We will. We'll see you next season.
Bye.
Bye.
The Socially Awkward Podcast is an Onic original.
Presented by Shanice Griffin.
Brandon Caulfield.
Daniel Devlin.
Visual design and video editing by Stephen King O'Farrell and Connor Daly.
Extra special thanks to Vivian Wood.
Archive and images courtesy of Getty Images. Music courtesy of Audio Network.
Series producer Paul McGregor.
Executive producer Sasha Hamrock.
New episodes of the Socially Awkward podcast release every Thursday on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You can also watch full episodes of the Socially Awkward podcast on YouTube.
This is an Onic original podcast.